The lighting honestly sucks. Every time I have tried like a YouTube live, it just, I don't know, maybe it's my phone or whatever. But anyway, regardless, that's not important. What is really important is that I'm live today on YouTube after like a very, very long time. I have been doing live quite a lot on my Instagram, which is me, Lady Isha, just in case if you like to watch me there, you can catch me live there quite often. And anyway, today we are talking about reprogramming yourself every morning, or you will be doomed by your genes, which most of us are. So I think I should wait for like at least a few people, and then we can start talking. Okay. So what do I mean by reprogramming yourself every morning, or else you'll be doomed by your genes? Now here's a fact. Whatever you are today, whatever you think about, whatever stresses you wake up with, whatever anxiety, whatever you have in your system at the moment, it's all been programmed into your system already. We already know that. What you are right now is a combination of your past experiences, of your past thoughts, of your past traumas, of your past feelings and thoughts and decisions, but mainly also because it's in your DNA. You know, a lot of us have that encoding for misery, you know, because probably our ancestors probably suffered a lot, they went through a lot of pain, they didn't have any ways out, so we have that in our DNA basically, to be struggling and suffering. You know, we have been programmed that way. Now it is on us to unlearn those patterns, unlearn all of that knowledge, and put some new knowledge into our system. You know, learn new things. But you can only learn new things when you unlearn the past patterns, you unlearn and you unwire the things that you have been wired with already. You know, so once that is out of your system, then you can put in new information, new knowledge into your body, into your heart, into your system, so that you start having a different belief and a different mindset. And when your mindset shifts, that is when you actually get true success, true fulfillment, true happiness. Because what most of the people are looking for in life, as we all know, it's not really that money. It's not that one ideal relationship, that one partner. No, I mean that's a part of life, that's a process. We all want that, yes. But truly, underlying all of that is one thing, only one thing, and that is you all want fulfillment. You all want happiness. You all want to wake up with a purpose. You all want a reason to be excited for when you wake up every morning. None of you guys want to wake up with stressful thoughts, with thinking about your past constantly, you know, because my parent died, that is why I failed at life. Because this person left me, that is why I'm sad today. Because my family did this to me, that is why today I'm the victim. You need to unlearn all of these things and reprogram your mind every single morning if you have to, you know. So I challenge you and I invite you to reprogram yourself every single morning, put new patterns, put new thoughts, put new beliefs, new affirmations, new information into your brain. Feed that to yourself every single day, and your life will actually change for the better. Okay, like this is science. This is not even something that anybody has made up. This is all science. You know, you can look into that, you can research into that, but your brain, that's where it all starts. So why do I say reprogram yourself every morning? Is because of this reason. Because the fact is, your whole day is set, followed by what you thought this morning, right? So you're gonna keep on having miserable days, bad days, things will never go your way because your morning started the way it did, right? You woke up, first thing you thought about was, you know, this person said that to me. Oh my God, my family did this to me. Oh my God, my ex did that to me. You know, my ex-friends did that to me. At work, my boss wasn't nice to me. I was abused, I was this, you know, all of those things that you think about every single morning, which is a different story for every person, but these are the same stories you keep telling yourself every single day. And the more you keep telling these things to yourself every day, you're basically setting yourself up for failures every single day, right? Because you already have set this in your mind, okay, things have always been unfair, so your body now knows, okay, be alert, there is suffering coming our way, right? Because the thing is, your mind is so innocent, it definitely doesn't know the difference between you really feeling physical abuse or you just thinking that in your mind. Your mind thinks, oh my God, let's prepare the body for more problems because there is danger ahead. There's triggers coming our way. Let's prepare our body. And that is where your anxiety kicks in, right? So, I mean, what is anxiety? Literally, your system is preparing for attack. Your system is preparing for oh, there's danger right around the corner, let's just prepare you, and that is why you feel anxiety. Again, where does it start? Right here. So reprogram yourself every single morning. Stop telling yourself these silly stories, first of all, because when you start sitting in that driving seat of your life yourself, a lot of things change. And by the way, I just went on Instagram stories, and I told you guys about, I mentioned this little formula. I don't know, I just wrote it down this morning because a quick little inspiration came to me, and I thought I had to write it down. So here's the thing. Your same thoughts equals same emotions. That equals same energy. We're going to talk about it now, about the energy, which is very important. This is what I talk about all the time. And then that equals same life, right? So same thoughts, same emotions, same energy equals same life. Now, if you substitute the word same with something else, then that's what you get, right? So this is your formula. So let's say we substitute same with good. So let's say we have good thoughts equals good emotions. That equals good energy. That also equals good personality, by the way. And that equals a good life. Literally, that's the only formula you need to know to live your life. And then let's say we substitute the word same with bad. Now, or negative, let's say. Okay, negative thoughts equals negative emotions, equals bad energy, equals bad personality, equals a bad life, negative life, right? So you can play with words and see you will always get the same answer. Does that make sense? And that is why it's so important to know that what you're made of, like your energy, your vibe, is your thoughts, your thought patterns, it's your belief system, it's what you feel about yourself, okay? And that is also I need some water. And that is also, by the way, your personality. I mean, what is a person? My hair, I'm not having a good hair day as usual. What is a good, I was going to say, what is a good hair day? I was going to say, what is your personality? So your personality consists of a few things. Your personality is basically your belief about yourself and your feelings. That combined is your personality. So what is your belief about yourself? What is your self-perception? Because the better it gets, the better your personality gets, okay? So the better you think about yourself, the better you feel about yourself, the better you feel about life in general, you'll have a better personality. So you have seen people who have really, really great personality normally tend to have like a really positive outlook on life. And then you see people with like a personality that really sucks the energy out of the room. Those are the people that are very pessimistic, that makes them into what you call energy vampires, right? Their personality usually sucks, and their outlook on life is usually very, very negative, like very pessimistic. Does that make sense? So your thoughts, your feelings, it equals your personality. So if you like to improve your personality, your energy, your vibe, all you need to change is this, like your belief system and how you feel about yourself eventually. These are the two things you need to change. And that is why I keep telling you, I'm challenging you right now, every single morning, give yourself some time and sit in the driving seat. Take full control and be like, okay, I'm fully aware that these thoughts are coming into my mind. I'm fully aware that these thoughts are not good. These thoughts are not useful. Yes, I'm aware that I'm thinking about these traumas, these past experiences that have not been very nice for me. Yes, I know that I'm thinking them. I'm aware. Okay. But you know what? Now, all of these thoughts, pull them together, put them in a jar, put them away. You can do this. All you have to do is think about it. That's it. Put those thoughts away and be like, okay, now I'm fully aware that all of those thoughts have been put away in some bartan, in some jar or whatever, a container, okay? And now let me think about something that I really want to happen in my life. What do I really want? Thank you for the comments, guys. I really appreciate that. What do you really want in your life? Let's think about that. Let's say, and you have to allow yourself, by the way, without any judgment. This should be the first thing you do tomorrow in the morning when you wake up. Remember this live, okay? First thing you do tomorrow as soon as you wake up, you think about those negative things that come, because they always come, I know. Put them away in a jar, just in your mind. Play games with your mind. That's all you need to do. And then be like, okay, now let's think about, what do I really want without judging. What do I want? And you can be as unrealistic as you want without judging yourself. Does that make sense? Think about, oh, you know what? I want this car. Yes, it's out of my budget. I want it. Imagine me having that. Imagine me driving that. Imagine, oh my God, me showing up with a car, in front of my family. Like, how cool would that be? Imagine me driving my friends around in that car. Imagine me driving my partner, my wife in that car. Like, how amazing is that? Think about it. Get into that feeling, because we are trying to rewire your mind. We're trying to rewire how you feel, because that equals your energy, that equals your personality, and that equals to having a better life. Does that make sense? So you wake up in the morning, first thing you do, those negative thoughts, put away in a jar, in a container, put it away, stop thinking. I want that car. Do you know what? I want that penthouse. I want that villa. I want to move to that country. I want to do this. I have a wish that I want this much money. Play around in your mind with as many unrealistic things as they seem to be right now. No problem. Don't judge yourself for that. You just think about those things, okay? Play with your mind. Allow yourself to do that. Guys, if there's any comments, by the way, let me know. I need some water. Speaking super fast, as always. So today, basically, I'm just here to, put this idea in your mind that you need to rewire yourself every single day, whether you like it or not, okay? And I've given you the formula for your life already. Like, watch this again and keep this formula. Write it down. Write down this formula, okay? Same thoughts equals same emotions, equals same energy, equals same personality, equals same life. And now you play around with this formula. You substitute the word same with other words. That's all. If you substitute the same word with bad, you get a bad life. You substitute the word same with good, you get a good life. Negative, negative life. Positive, positive life. Healthy, healthy life. Wealthy, wealthy life. Does that make sense? So play around with words, write this formula down. And every time your life seems like it sucks and things are going the wrong way, get back to this formula. Because literally the answer to every single problem of yours that you have right now is this formula. Literally, like, it's crazy, right? It's simple, but that's just the reality, isn't it? Let me think, I have written down lots of points today that I didn't want to miss out on, because I had like so many moments of inspiration come into me this morning, which is very rarely that it ever happens. And since today it did, I'm very happy that I've kind of noted everything down. So let me see, because I don't want to miss out on anything, okay? Okay, I think I've mentioned this already. So your knowledge and experience, all of this has already been programmed into your system. You all have like encoding, you all come with the DNA where already things are encoded, where, oh my God, life is about struggle. Life is about hardships. Oh my God, you need to be in survival mode. Oh my God, there's panic ahead. There is danger ahead. Be alert. Anxiety kicks in, right? So that is what you already have programmed into your system. That is what most of us, that is what we inherited from our mothers. Sadly enough, that's the reality. We have inherited from our families these messed up DNA encodings, right? Where there's a lot of information that now is not true, that now does not have to be a reality anymore. There is no lack, there is no loss. Have you seen people that they have tons of money, let's say, the reality is that they have a lot of abundance, yet they're always saving those little coins. Have you seen those people? There's enough food, and yet they want to like save up that little food and always put it away for later. Always put it away. They never finish their plates. They put it away because they may not be enough for tomorrow. So let me put it away for tomorrow. This kind of miser, it's not even being stingy. Some people have this in their mindset. They think that there is so much lack that they have to save away everything they have right now. Even when they have tons of money, they want to save it away. Even unnecessarily. I'm not saying that savings are a bad thing. That's another topic for another day, because I don't really believe much in savings anyway, because savings is literally that kind of mindset where you're saving for some emergency, and then guess what? Next thing you know, an emergency is coming your way, honey, because you were preparing for that. So no, I do not have any concept of a savings. No matter how much money you keep making, which, well, in my mind, it has to grow with time, okay? So no matter what status you get to, whether it's the 5-figure a month or the 6 figures a month, and even maybe more than that, scarcity mindset, yes, thank you very much, yes. Thank you. Yes, that's a scarcity mindset. So no matter how much you make, if you keep thinking, oh, I have to save everything, save, I'm not going to spend $2 on this tea or like this can or whatever, because let me save. When you keep saving for a problem, trust me, a problem is coming your way. Okay, so rather than saving, have an investment mindset. Invest. If you have like extra money lying there, invest. Call it a saving, but that's investing, because that with time is going to grow your money. It's not going to be saved up in a bank account where it's just waiting for an emergency to come and then be spent all of it, all gone. It was being prepared for an emergency. Here you are, now you have an emergency. So no scarcity mindset. So what does that mean? Coming back to the point, you have people with so much that they can have, that they can use, yet they have like this really scarcity mindset, as you just said. Right? Why does that happen? They got that from their parents. It's in their DNA. They got that from their ancestors. Maybe the parents came, it could be that directly the parents came from a very like low point in their life where there was always lack. So you as a child have seen lack all your life, and that is why it's now been programmed into your system, right? So you will always function from a place of lack, and guess what? So will your children. Because the thing is, whatever you do today, whatever you feel like today, whatever you think about today, your belief system, your feelings, your energy, your personality, this is going to go to your offsprings. Okay, they're going to inherit that from you. So the other day I made a post on Instagram about the rich babies. Listen, your babies are going to inherit something. You decide what is it going to be. What is it going to be? Is it going to be something good, abundant, healthy, wealthy? Is that what it's going to be? Or is it going to be scarcity? Is it going to be lack, loss, turbulence? Prepare yourself for emergency all the time. Is it going to be like that? So that's something you have to decide for your offsprings. And I don't care if you're a teenager watching this, you're in your early 20s, you're not even married, or if you are married, think about this. Think about this all the time, okay? So yes, your basic knowledge and encoding you have right now, the way you function with things, observe yourself, because it's not even coming from you. It's coming from your parents. It's coming from your ancestors. It's in your DNA. You can change it anytime you like. You can change that. You can change it like this if you want to. And by the way, I think for this very reason, because every time I've had like clients come in for coaching, more than the relationship problems, do you know what the main problem underlying all of this is? This place of lack. There's not going to be more relationships for me. There's not going to be better people out there for me. There's not going to be more money out there for me. There's not going to be like good relations out there for me. Guys, please, can you guys give this video a thumbs up? That will really help the algorithm, right? We want to reach more people who are interested in these kind of subjects. But anyway, normally they have a lot of blockages with not just relationships, but also with families, but also with money. And the funny thing is, if you observe, your problems with your relationships are very much interlinked with your problems with money also. So let's say if you don't have a good relationship right now with someone, chances are your money is also not in a good state. Does that make sense? So these two things usually are interrelated to one another. And I think what could explain this more is, you know how you do one thing in life is how you do the other also, as they say. And why is not my phone on silent? I'm really sorry about that. So they say that, right? And I truly believe how you are in one department of your life is going to be how you're going to be in the other one also. So try to improve your relationships. And first of all, try to improve your relationship with yourself. And again, where does it start? It starts with the reprogramming yourself every morning. And then things change. And then your relationship with yourself improves. Then your relationship with your partner, with your friends, with your family, it all improves one by one. It has to. There's no other way. It has to, right? Because you have changed. Your energy has changed. Your personality has changed. Your frequency has changed. So everything around you has to change. It's a given. It's a formula, right? So when you change that, your life changes. Things become better. Your relationship changes. Your money starts changing also. You get more money also eventually, because it all is interlinked to one another. Let me see if there's anything else. Well, there's a lot of stuff in here, but yeah. Oh, the reprogramming yourself every morning. By the way, a lot of times you probably have noticed that sometimes what happens, people change a lot of things about their life. People completely change their whole life around when they relocate, when they go to a different place and they move to a whole different city, they move to a whole different country. That's when their life really changes. Why does that happen? Because again, your energy changed, your environment changed, everything changed around you, and hence the way you think now has changed. Your anxiety probably went away. Something happened on a cellular level inside of your body which made those changes happen. It was, well, most of the time it's always the energy and the frequency, right? It's your thoughts. I mean, there is science to that, that when you think stressful things, it accelerates the speed at which you get more diseases. Right? That is why every time you have taken your family member or a parent to the doctors, or maybe if somebody had a heart attack or something, what do the doctors always say to the family? Keep this patient away from stress. Let them not think about anything stressful. Why do doctors say that? Because they know there is science to that. If you think about stressful, bad, negative things, the speed of your diseases accelerate. Why? Because it's your cells. When they get a lot of negative energy, negative frequency, all the cancerous cells, all the disease cells, they're all activated. So it happens because of the energy and the frequency. Now, what does that mean? There is this doctor called Dr. Joe. Oh my God, I forgot the name. Lovely, lovely information. Dr. Joe D'Souza, something like that. Okay, you guys can like look it up. He mentioned that since we already know that stressful negative thoughts result in diseases, that's so strange, because now all of a sudden that also means that, wait a minute, that means positive thoughts can also create a positive life too. Dispenza, yes, thank you. Oh my God, you know so much about it. Thank you. What's your name? You know what? I see things like that, so I can't even read properly right now. Properly. But anyway, yes, that doctor. So he mentioned that negative, stressful thoughts create diseases and a bad life. Then we already know that happy thoughts, good thoughts can create health, good life, healthy you, wealthy you. It can, right? Because it's all about the thoughts. Because the thoughts change your perception, they change your energy, they change your frequency, they change your personality. And all of this results to what? Your life. Okay, I gave you the formula. Again, keep that formula in your mind. So, yeah, I've talked about this. So reprogramming yourself every day. When people relocate, when they change their city, when they change the atmosphere, when they change their working environment, when they even change a room in their house, things change. Why? The energy changed. The frequency just changed, right? Ever since I've come to Dubai, I have a little bit of allergy, which I had even before, but I don't know why. Maybe it's the ACs. We're always in air conditioning all the time. But anyway, so when you relocate yourself, things change. Now, I don't mean to say that you have to start relocating yourself all the time when there is stressful situations happening in your life. But one thing you can do every morning, again, relocate your situation in your mind. Like totally relocate yourself in a completely different place in your mind. Right? When you do meditation, for example, you are relocated right now. Isn't that so? So if you cannot afford to physically relocate yourself, I invite you to relocate yourself here. Okay, so let's say, well, how do you do that? Yoga helps, meditation helps. So when you do meditation, what happens? You just relocate it. You are in the room, but you're not in the room anymore. You changed your frequency, you change your energy. You're somewhere else now. You are wherever the hell you want to be. Okay? For that, I have this amazing, very powerful meditation on my website, which is ladyisha.com. I highly suggest you check it out at some point. Do that meditation every day. You will have, once you check out for that meditation, it's a 20 minutes meditation all about money, health, wealth, cash flow. Do that every day, 20 minutes every morning. Allow yourself to do that every day. Within 30 days, tell me it didn't change your life. Like, that's almost a guarantee, you know. And I made that meditation with so much love, with so much spiritual awakening and love, and from a very abundant place. I made that meditation for you all because I know that a lot of my clients tend to always need that. So I thought, okay, you know what, this is a service, this is a product that I need to have on my website, because it's literally that powerful, it's that useful, you know. And once you check it out, you'll have lifetime access to that. It's a video, so it's a 20 minutes video. You can watch it, or you don't have to watch it, you can just listen to it. And oh my god, within 20 minutes it will completely shift your whole mindset, your whole energy when it comes to health and money and prosperity and wealth, you know. So it activates that frequency of money in your system, basically. So when you do this every single day, let's say, and if you can't every day, let's say you do it every other day, even that is helpful. But do that for like 30 days and tell me how your life changes, because it will. Okay, so yes, once you check out for that on my website ladyisha.com, you will have lifetime access to that. So log into your